Sorry for my voice. I went to Carowinds yesterday and I was screaming so loud on roller coasters. That's why my voice sounds a little bit weird. That's why in the old Star Trek review I forgot to say it. So now let's review the sequel leading up to Star Trek Beyond, which I am really excited for. Star Trek Into Darkness. Back in 2013, I was looking forward to this movie. I remember when they announced production was starting. I remember they released photos. They were releasing hints of who the villain is. They announced Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be this villain, but they won't tell us his name. And we all made predictions, and most of us got it right. And now we're here, and it's 2016, and we're getting a third Star Trek movie, and it's the 50th anniversary. So let's go back, and I've already reviewed Star Trek, so let's review Star Trek Into Darkness. Now, I can't believe this, but fans of Star Trek actually, hate this movie. I don't understand why. I really don't. But I like this movie. I actually like this movie. It's the first one, this one, and this one. They are pretty even in my opinion, but Star Trek Into Darkness, it's a fun movie, and Benedict Cumberbatch. Honestly, Benedict Cumberbatch he's such a good villain in this movie. I really, really like Benedict Cumberbatch's movie. So basically this movie's about the Enterprise. We got our crew. We got Chris Pine as Captain Kirk. He is the captain now. Everyone is fine. In the very beginning of this movie, the first thing you see is it's starting off. It's a big action scene. J.J. Abrams' flares are all over the place. It's exciting. Spock is in a lava. It's exciting. And this movie leads up to when back to the Earth, their base, their main office place gets shot up pretty much, and people get killed. And it's this vigilante who we don't know what his name is, and they capture him, and he learns it's Benedict Cumberbatch. Now I won't spoil who he is if you've not seen it, but they do learn who he is, and all this kind of stuff. And then pretty much we're gonna have this guy ruin the Enterprise and try to stop them and just pretty much break these characters down. Okay, so I'm gonna make a reference to the second movie in the original movies, Wrath of Khan. I'll just say that. That movie and this movie have a lot of familiar. Trying to give you little hints here, because it's been 3 years since the movie been out, so I'm trying not to spoil it, but then again, it's been out for 3 years. So pretty much this movie is Wrath of Khan, just in a different version, an updated version. And I have to admit, I know the original one is so sacred and everything, but I like how much fun this movie is, and it has the dark tones hit our characters, like Chris Pine. I think he does a better job in this movie than the first one. He is awesome in this movie. He does a great job. You feel for his character. You feel the intensity. He still has fun with it, and it's just awesome. He does a perfect job. Zachary Quinto as Spock, once again, kills it. Everyone in this movie. Anton Yelchin does a really good job. John Chu, everyone. Zoe Saldana. And I just want to talk about Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch, he is so good in this movie. How he talks, how he walks, everything he does is so villainous. He's so good in this role. I love Benedict Cumberbatch as this. And when him and Chris Pine, Captain Kirk are talking through the jail cell window, whatever, and it just gives you goosebumps. They're talking to each other. And it's just so good. Benedict Cumberbatch is way better than Eric Bana than the first one. Benedict Cumberbatch really just lightened this movie up. And the ending to this movie, they go for it. They really go for it. The original Star Trek fans are like, alright, we're going to do it. And they do it, and they switch it around a little bit. And I like that. I like how they went for it. J.J. Abrams does a really good job. This movie is exciting. It's thrilling. It's awesome to watch. It's a great blockbuster. It's fun. It's exciting. Simon Pegg. You get more Simon Pegg in this movie, and he is awesome to see in these movies. I love Star Trek Into Darkness. It is a fun movie. It's a good sequel, and Benedict Cumberbatch just brings this movie. And that's why I'm going to give the same grade I gave this first one, and that is an A. Why am I giving it an A+? I think it's just because it feels so much like a ripoff from Wrath of Khan. That's my only issue. If I really, really had to say anything, the first Star Trek movie, the reboot one, it felt new and fresh. This one felt like a complete Wrath of Khan ripoff, just newer. But it's still a really good movie. Anyway guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!